Alright, just trying to get all of this set up first. Gonna try a different setup today. Oh, that's really far away. Okay, gotta set my camera up somewhere different. But, hi everybody. Thanks for being patient. I'm still trying to figure out how all of this works. And I thought I had it right, and I was wrong. I couldn't get it to let me go live on the stream that I already have open. I don't know what I did wrong. So, be okay. I'll have to figure it out another time. Alright. Want you guys to be able to see me. Alright. Ha ha ha. It's a little high, isn't it? That would be like, dang. Okay, you guys can see. I will be working on a, I can't remember what size this is. I think these are 11 by 16 canvas. We will be doing this painting called Lost in Story. It is done in acrylics. I'll go ahead and get all of my paints out. We'll need white. We'll need yellow ochre. We will need black. We will need some red. We will need some brown, cream, and we will need some blue. And I'm trying to think, I'm gonna get some more brown out. Gotta get some more brown out. We'll need a bright yellow. And I think that's it. I think we have all of our colors out. I'm gonna ahead and we need a tad bit of black. I really don't need a lot of black at all. Some pink, and with some red that we're gonna make pink. Some white. Some more. And I'm using Liquitex Basics for my white and my black. For my other colors, I have Master's Touch acrylics. Alright, and I have my cream. Need a little bit of that. You know what? I forgot green. Green's the background. I'm over here like, oh, I got all my colors. Nope. Gotta put down that green. And I don't have a lot left. I'm gonna have to push out what I have. Okay. So I think I'm gonna get a lighter shade of green. Or we can make a shade. You can always make a little, like a light shade of green. But I have some true green over here. I'm just going to use. There we go. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So, because I want to go ahead and get my background in. Gotta have water, paper towel. Haha. Okay. So, some of the brushes that we will need a big brush. This is a Filbert. So this is going to be my background. And then I have a short flat brush right here. It's gonna help. This is actually gonna do the hair in the book, and you could probably do the face with it too. So it does a lot. So one of these for our flowers and our leaves, and the streaks in her hair, and the pages on the book. And then just one more detail brush, just in case. For some little, if we wanted to add some extra little strands of hair. So we will go ahead and get that background on. I almost forgot one brush. I did forget one brush. Alright, so I have a fan brush. We're going to make some grass with this. Yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot it. Alright, so with our acrylics, they open up with water. So the water is going to help. See right here, you can already see what the water does. So it can actually make acrylics play as watercolor. So that's kind of cool and fun, but it helps the flow. So to do a background, we actually want to gather up a lot. I'm going to get a lot on my brush. And then I just... So for my background, because a lot of this will be covered up, I guess it just depends on how you do her hair. If you decide to do her hair differently, you might see more of this green. But for right now, I just want to get a good solid color in here. So I'm not too worried about, it having to be straight across the board. Anything like that. I'm okay with it looking kind of messy and crazy, because we're going to have grass on top of it and her hair. Let me pick up some more. And I'm mixing these two colors. So when I bring them, see, I brought both the colors kind of together over here. Mix all that. Alright, moving along the board. So I am sorry about the mix-up with the times. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up the YouTube live videos and get them right, because for some reason, I would put a certain time. Like right now, I tried to put 8 o'clock, and then it would say I'm going live at 11. Or, I don't know. I gotta figure out how it works. So there we go, just get it all on here. And then my husband actually came home early too on Friday, so that's why I did not do it on Friday. So we wanted to spend time together. That worked out. Family time. Okay. Gonna go ahead and finish all this up. Here we go. Get that covered up. Okay. So, as you can see, I had no rhyme or reason. I just got the green on there. I just went in different colors, different directions. different strokes is what I was trying to say. Okay, so now I'm going to go right into my fan brush. And this one is I was trying to see the number, a number 4. Alright, one of the tricks is it has to be really, really wet to mix just right in your green. So I'm just picking up some of my darker green. And then I'm going to bring this closer so I can show you guys. We're going to fan up. So we can use the sides, and we're kind of making like some grass marks. I'm going to do this. I'm being very light. Easy, 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 easy. See? So I'm going to stick, I'm doing the sides because we're going to have the book. You know, the book's going to be like right here, so I don't want to cover a lot of that up. A little more water if needed. Green, green, green. So, and like I said, it depends on the hair too. So, if you don't want to put a lot of hair there, you know, you can do more grass kind of showing through here in the background. I did a lot of hair last time. It wasn't, it really wasn't planned when I did the practice one. I didn't know how long I was going to make her hair at all. It ended up like going off of the canvas a little bit. But that's okay. But I really do a really good color, so I am going to stick with the color I chose. See there we go. And then I got to get some more on this side, and we have grass. Really fun, simple way of getting it on there. Very light, like I said, very light, just to glide it on. And I try to go in different directions, so I'm not just going in a straight line. And you can see I'm kind of curving my brush. Kind of back and forth. Left and right, that kind of thing, see? There we go. Paper towels. This is where paper towels come in handy. Making a mess. Oh. Gonna wipe that up. Got my tea. Alright. Hope everyone is having had a good Saturday. I know it rained here a lot in North Carolina. A lot. I'm so tired of the rain. So if you have a blow dryer, this is where we can kind of blow dry it. Blow dry, you know, where we're going to have our book. Because we're going to chalk it in. We're going to chalk in where we want her. It does dry fairly quick, so even if you wanted to wait and go do dishes or go get something else done, it would take a few minutes. It would only take a few minutes to do. Alright, I was trying to tell a few people what I was doing. Okay. Alright. So, like I said, we're letting this dry. And then we're gonna get some chalk. Okay, so just like in this one, this takes up, it takes up a good bit of our background. I would say if you really wanted to, talk about measurements, I measure in fingers most of the time. So 3 finger space, and then you can make a little line to where okay, that's where I'm gonna have it. Same thing on this one, about 3 fingers. So that's how we're gonna space it. So 3 fingers, and there's my book. So 3 fingers. And there's my book. Okay, so I have my marks made. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, so if anyone, is just getting on, you can kind of catch up. Okay. Just about dry. I'll go ahead and lightly get that on there. And for the book, I would say go about halfway. So about halfway up. And then I kind of just go straight across to begin with. And then when I paint, whenever I actually paint this on, I will do, I'll go ahead and I'll do the, like little half shape here. Like this. That's my book. The spine. And then we can always, but this is why right here we can kind of bring it out a little bit if we want. And then our paint will cover it. Our paint will cover it up here a bit. There we go. So I do like a, so right here, I'm going to make a half circle. There we go for her head. And what will happen is, once we get her hair in, we can go ahead and then we'll get the shape more once the hair is in of, how her face is shaped. So these little wave marks, this is going to represent her hair. I'm just going to do a few little wave marks. That's her hair, like she's laying down in the grass reading. That's kind of what I wanted to kind of represent. Right now it does look crazy. This looks crazy. It will at first. And then once you get the painting in, it'll come together. It really will. Because I know it looks crazy. So we have to remember that is where our pages are going to go. So we can go ahead and begin. Let me go ahead and not get blue out. So we will need blue for the book. And if you don't want to use blue, you do not have to. You can make the book any color you want. You make it gold, like a yellow color, or green. Well, if you don't really want to do it green, you could have a white book, a black book. Yeah. Okay, my brush. So now we're into our short flat brush. If you want to get it wet. So I am going to, I should have made that closer, but I did not. Kind of separated those. Get into my blue and my white, because I'm making it, I make it really light at first, and then I add my darker colors. So I want like a baby blue. Or if you're here in the South, Tar Heel blue. So yeah. So I just go around the edges. And at the tip of my brush, pull down along those chalk marks. And then fill it in. Grab a little bit more white. I'm just going to fill it all in. So, I was thinking that this one was intermediate, but the thing that took me the longest is because I guess I was trying to figure it out as I went. So it took me a little bit at first to do this one because I did not know what I wanted to do with her hair first. I didn't know how the shape was going to turn out with her face, and then, until I figured it out, until I just painted and did it. So so hopefully this won't take as long as it did then. I'm trying to remember. I think maybe it was like an hour and a half, I want to say. So I try not to run too long with these, but I also try not to paint so quick, because not everyone can paint as quick as I can. I've learned that. I have. Okay, get my book on here. Like I said, I'm still sticking with the light blue. So this one is an original by me, so this is one that I came up with. If you visit my Facebook page, you'll see I have a lot of tutorials that I have done, because there are a lot of things that I am still learning as an artist. So the tutorials help me with ones where I'm like, I don't know how they started. So I do a lot of tutorials, a lot of learning process. But I'm trying to do more of my own stuff, which sometimes can be I like to draw out my stuff first, so I've been trying to do that too, draw it out first. I need more water. It's getting very, 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 very dry. I just tap it back in. And I am getting a fair amount of paint on my brush to do this. I'll go up the side a little bit. We can clean that up here in a minute. Okay, now we can do our little spine. My spine, which I did make that darker. I will get to that. Okay, I'm gonna set this here for just a second. I'm kind of gotta look at what I have for a second, where I want everything. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little bit of that dark blue on my, I'll show you. So I scooped up some of that dark blue. I'm going to take it and make a line, a white line coming down. And this is representing my spine. There we go. So then I'm just going to go on the top as well, top of the book, with that dark blue. There we go. And so I'm probably going to end up coming back, just because a lot of this is still kind of wet, so I'll have to come back to it. Right now we're just going to get around the edges very lightly. There we go. And then, so I have not put any more water on my brush at all. So right now it's kind of dry, but I want to keep it that way. So I want to have a dry brush. And I'm just going to pull kind of lightly across my spine like this. We get some more of that blue. Very lightly. See the effect that it's giving? So I tried to make the spine a little bit smaller this time. I feel like I made it kind of big in the, maybe like too big in the practice one. So I tried to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I'm gonna let the rest of that dry because it's starting to blend, blend, and I a little bit weirdly fix that a little bit. So we're actually going to come back to our book here in just a second. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to clean up my brush. Clean it out really good. Because now I am going to do, I'm going to do her face. Hi. Hi, Mom. I think I'm going to take this first. I was just trying to think if I did want to switch brushes. You so can if you feel uncomfortable using this big brush. So if you have like one of these, you can go around the edges first and then fill it in. That would be a lot easier. I think I am going to stick with this brush, but I have to make sure. But it's really, 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 see, I saw some blue in there. Cleaned out. Okay. So, yellow ochre. So now we're going to make a skin color, which I'm going to have yellow ochre, my cream, and my white to make her face. So I'm just going to mix those three right here together. Now this might take you 2 coats because it is a light, because we're going on top of a dark color. So it may take us 2 times, going over it twice, which is what I had to do when I practiced. See, it's a lighter, so we're going to see that green coming through. So we'll have to go over that in a bit. So we have our peachy color to do the faces. And then if you wanted to do darker faces, you would add more, yellow ochre. Or you could add some browns and some reds in there as well. And it would change your skin color a little darker. And I'm going a little bit easier as I go around the book. I'm going to pick up some more color. White and cream. There we go. So I'm just going to go on over that a little bit more. Yes, baby?
I'm thirsty.
You may have water.
Okay. You're recording?
am. See my Zoe? Okay, this is where I'm actually going to get into that smaller brush. And I want to get around the edges, so I want to be...
Is still watching Looney Tunes, right?
She is, that's fine.
You just telling him.
Oh, see, I had it too wet, so now it's not wanting to blend right. I'll have to get back into it. That's okay though. Okay, see how it's still kind of like you still kind of see through? We'll have to go back over in just a minute. That's okay. Oh, I got green somehow on that. We can fix that. Here we go. So while we're waiting for her face to dry, because we do want the face to dry, I was trying to see, so I guess I could curve the book a little bit more. It's gonna look weird at first until we add the pages, and that's like one of the last things that I do actually, is add the pages. So I am gonna curve my book. Are you okay? Goodness. My daughter was drinking her drink too fast. Put some more streaks in that book. It's kind of uneven. It's a little uneven, huh? Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try. See, that one's long. I'm just gonna sit here and look at it for a second. It's a little bit longer than the other one. And this is why we don't rush. This is why we try to sit and we take our time. And I think I was rushing myself a little bit. And I should have been, but I was. Alright, just kind of going, I'm going over that green I had gotten ready on now. Trying to fix it. I know, it's at a weird stage right now. It really is. It's at a really funky stage. And you're going to have that, like, ugly stage. That's what I call it. You're going to have an ugly stage. There we go. And then I'm going to go back over that blue. There we go. I'm doing the blue outline again. And pull it down just a little. Ta-da! And I think I did have a little bit of dry brushing here last time. I think just a tad. Last time. There we go. I'm gonna get on this side as well. Alright, and then we're going to leave our book alone for a little bit, I think.
So, okay. What? Oh.
Okay. So, now I think I'm going to leave it alone. gonna leave it alone. And then we can go ahead and start her hair. And you have to clean out the brush again. Or, actually, I think I am. I brought out a second filbert, so a second big brush to help with the hair. Because the hair is what took so long last time. It took a long time to get it on and do all the strands. So, I'm going to try to find a quicker way that is still the same method, that is still looks pretty and fun. I'm going to get out my yellow. I have a really bright yellow over here because I'm going to stick with her blonde hair. You may do any color hair you like. Any color hair. I have some brown in there. So let me get some more brown. And I still have my yellow ochre. Okay. So I have my brown, which I'm going to start with, and my yellow ochre. Mix those together. It makes a really pretty gold shade, if you can see right here. It's like a lighter brown, but it's a beautiful gold shade. And I don't fully mix it, so I loosely mix that. Because I want to see those colors. I want to see those beautiful colors that they make together. And it will take a lot of paint to do this. So we want to go thicker with our paint. So let me pick up a little bit more. Here we go. So I'm taking it and so we're kind of going along our little path that we made for ourselves with our chalk. We're going to stick, that was way too much water. Way too much water. But you see, I fixed it fast with that. I fixed it fast with the paper towel. Gotta be quick sometimes. So I just kind of, do very light, soft strokes across my fingers for the hair. Still all water. Okay, I'm going to pick up some more brown. And this is where, we're going to meet it to the head. And this is where it's going to look weird, but it is okay. So do not freak out because this part is going to look crazy at first until we get, because what I did is I put some darker, like after I did my yellow strands, I put some darker strands, some little darker strands in here to help define it around the face. So we will have the definition around the face. So it will not look as crazy. But at first, it's going to. And we're going to want to fix it right away. But we can't. We're going to wait till we have all of our colors in that we want for our hair. So just think about, she's laying in the meadow. She's reading. Her hair's all over the place. So I just want to I wanted to capture that. Her hair is just everywhere. Get some more water. Get some more brown. So for me, I love this. I don't read them as much as I'd like to. Now I read on my phone all the time. And I read to my children. I love reading to my children. So this to me represents one of my daughters. My oldest daughter loves books. She takes a book everywhere she goes with her. And I'm not even lying. So if you know my kid, you know. She really literally takes a book everywhere she goes. With her. And it's her favorite thing to do. and she can get lost in a story. And I think I remember getting lost in a book as a kid and not paying attention to real life at all. And then later you're still thinking about that story and you want to get back into that story. That's just what makes books awesome. Makes it awesome. Okay, so you can kind of see it kind of coming together, but we haven't added that yellow yet. I'm still just in the yellow, ochre, and the brown.
Okay. We're going to do the yeah, probably four, yes, everything else. I see what you did there. I don't know if you can do that.
Alright, so here, I think I am going to go ahead and, let me clean that brush out. I'm going to go ahead and add my yellow in now. So while everything is still wet, all of this is still pretty wet. I want that blend, so you'll see the blend. So I have my really bright yellow over here that I'm going to tap in. And I switched brushes. I'm now into my short flat brush. And I'm just going to streak this in until it blends. So I really want it to blend. So I go over it once or twice. We don't want it too crazy bright, but we want to see. Do you see? Aha! And here, we put these strands kind of anywhere we like them. And this lighter shade in here.
Oh, Lord.
Kind of can have fun with it here, you're just kind of playing around with your brush. Get to squiggle and wiggle with your brush. And if you don't feel comfortable, you do not have to use this brush. You can use any brush that you like, that you feel comfortable with and having fun. And if you're uncomfortable, one reason why I do use a plate, why I use these plates, is you can practice on your plate. So if you wanted to practice these little squiggles, you could take an extra little paper plate that you got from like Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or something, and you can just practice your lines on a plate. And that goes with any technique. Like if you're like, oh my god, I cannot put this on the canvas yet, put it on your plate. Practice on your plate for a few minutes. It will help you. It will give you the confidence that you need to get onto your canvas. And it is still at the weird stage. I know, you're probably thinking, this looks looking crazy, my girl looks wild. Yes, she does. Mine looks wild too. Very wild. So we got our squigglies in here. I think I'm going to add a few more. I really like this. I'm going to kind of lighten that up there, I think. What are you guys thinking? Is she crazy, wild? Well, something you can do, if you wanted to bring the hair down a little bit, we can show some hair coming down off to the side. We can do that. So we can just pull some hair down here a little bit. So maybe that helps with some of the wild. There we go. And I can do the same thing on the other side. So, same thing, you just kind of go off to the side of your book like the hair is coming, it's coming out from underneath it, kind of thing. I need tea. I'm going to fix the tea. It is always good to take little breaks in between, just like little short ones, and you can kind of get focused again. Let me bring this down. What? Thank you. I'm just seeing some of the comments. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need more brown right here. See, I'm kind of... There we go. And this is where, see, it's so wet that it's going to pull up. I need to leave it alone now. See, it's telling me to leave it alone. Some of that was wetness. The brown wanted to show through, and the green wanted to show through, I should say. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Just a second. I say it, and then okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let some of that hair dry. Oh, my hot tea's not hot anymore. It's cold. It is cold. Cold lemon tea. Okay. So, yes. Leaving this alone. Gonna let the hair dry. And then we're going to go over it with a few more colors. We'll do the same colors and we'll do some dark brown streaks in it. I want to go over the skin again. So we're going to go over the skin again. Skin again. So I'm just going to take my little, this thing. So I'm going to take my little, one of my detail brushes. What are you cooking?
So, he did his...
You're always cooking yummy food. We had tacos tonight. Yum. And we had quesadillas yesterday. It was all like kind of like leftovers. Alright, so I just went over here and I made another peach color. So I have my cream, a little bit of yellow ochre, and a tad bit of white. So here it is right here. Okay. So I just filled up my brush, filled it all up. So I'm just going over, see how now you can see that a little bit better.
Yep,
We're going to go around the hair, all the hairline, kind of clean that up.
we got a bow.
But we're still going to be doing some dark streaks in our hair as well. That will be the next thing. I just wanted to go ahead and
Actually got a sweet chest out of the
get this in. Okay.
shit out of that.
Alright, so yeah. Like I said, take a good bit of paint get on here. There we go. Just some more yellow ochre to do. Okay. And it's still looking weird. It's still, I know, it still looks crazy. It all kind of, it will all come together. I promise. um, because we still have to add the white parts of the book will help, and that will help kind of bring in her face a little bit, and then also with her hair. That will bring a little bit more of it too. I have gone over this blue. We're gonna fix that. Some of that hair got on top of my blue. Just gonna go over that. Made it really dark. Holy. We're just gonna touch that up around the edges. Okay, now I need dark over here too. Okay, just going over this, a little bit of a darker coat on the top. And I have a little bit of dry brush as I do this, so it gives me, it's going to give our book a little bit of a weathered look. Maybe our reader has read this book over and over and over. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to let that piece dry too. So let's see. Because these are acrylics, they will dry fairly quick. So we can go ahead. Here it is. And we can go ahead and get back into our hair. Yeah. So that's pretty dry. I'm trying to think what colors I want to put in here first. I think I will get into my brown. And go ahead and put a few of these dark streaks in here. And I can bring this closer, if that helps. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see some of the green kind of showing through. I'm trying to cover that up. We want to cover that up. We're just gonna do a few. So another thing to remember is the lighter that you bear down, the easier the stroke. So like the easier the line too. So you can make a thinner line with the lighter, with a lighter touch. The harder that you press down, you're gonna have a thicker line. So that's something to remember, and that's with any paintbrush. So if you want a thinner line, you have to be a little bit easier on the brush. See how that's looking so far? Get some more water. You guys, I'm over here singing. And we can't take that part out because I'm live. Like, it just happened. Oh well. That's why we do these live, right? So I don't have to cut out the embarrassing scenes. You guys just have them. It's just there. It's online.
Apparently have a bit.
That's just the way I talk. Sometimes I talk in sing form. Song form.
You got a good name, Rainy. Don't know how, but I got one.
You can ask my mom. She'll tell you. Okay, still in my brown. Getting some of these brown streaks in here. I know we're covering up a lot of the green. I'm covering up a lot of that green. Okay. And then if you wanted to, we can go ahead and get, I need more yellow ochre. Get the yellow ochre too. Let me get some more of that beautiful yellow ochre in there.
Get auto assign.
See? It's kind of pulling through a little bit more. Okay. I'm trying to not make this, like I said, a very long video. But it might end up being that. I know when I worked at the studio, we talked about, she would ask us, about 2 hours would be the length that a painting should take. So, if I do 2 hours, I guess I'm okay with that. Because we have to think about, okay, I'm trying to think about people catching up and, you know, kind of taking our time as well. And then, you know, there are, like, breaks and stuff that you should take. I forgot my tea was cold. Alright, I think I'm only gonna do, I was looking at my other one too. See? I didn't bring the hair as down like I did with this one, but the hair is coming down here. I'm trying something different, we'll see. So, you know, both paintings will look a little different. I don't really want them looking exactly like anyways. I like seeing what I can do with a painting the second time I do it as well. Change it up. Make it unique in some way, you know? And be creative with it. Okay, so now this is where alright, I'm cleaning out this little detail brush. This is where time is going to stand still. This is where we kind of slow down a little bit. We're going to take this brown. You know what? I had a dark brown last time. That's what it was. It was one of my darker browns. So let's see. I have this is burnt umber. So if you have burnt umber, that is what I did, yeah. I think I have just enough. I'm having to really push it out of here. I'm gonna need more burnt umber. Okay, so that is what I did. Okay, so burnt umber, it's just a little bit darker. I'm gonna show you the difference. So this over here is burnt umber. This is like the coffee brown that I was using. Burnt umber. I'm just gonna tap into that. I'm gonna bring this a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. And right in here, I'm going to be who's awake and jumping around? Who is that? With your feet? No, I hear a little pitter patter of feet. Oh, that's you?
Yes.
Oh. Sound like a little kid.
You sound like a little kid.
I know, I sound like a little kid. Okay. Gotta get my water to kind of help my streaks. So here, I'm trying to go with the flow of the hair that I have going on. So if my hair is going up, these are going to go up a little bit. And then I move off to the side. So this is where our hair comes together. It really is. This is where it comes together. I had to get my water. And then we also will be putting these brown streaks into the hair too. So we'll have some of these darker brown streaks in here into the hair as well. Mixed in. Oh, see? There we go. And more water to help the flow. Alright, going very lightly with these. Trying to be easy as well, but also try to take my time and not go too fast. So this is where we can kind of see her hairline. Well, there goes my brush. It went flying. Luckily, it did not really make a mess. Now I'm going to try to, and I'm going to put some of those, see, those brown streaks in there a little bit. It's going to help kind of incorporate, and it won't look so crazy. I'm just trying to fix her hairline a little bit.
You guys hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Hey, can you hear me? 'Cause I was muted. You hear me well?
I think I'm actually gonna turn my canvas. Yeah. That way I don't get, I keep getting paint all over me. So, we're gonna go ahead and finish.
Losses are definitely,
I'm gonna go ahead and finish the hair, doing the dark brown streaks in the hair. I'll bring it closer so you guys can see. We've done the hairline. I'm just gonna be very easy and gentle. So that means I'm not pressing down very hard at all. Very lightly. You know what I forgot to do? I meant to take pictures of like the step-by-step process. I forgot. I just kept painting. Oh well. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes. I definitely forgot. I even had it in my head. That's what I was gonna do. We kind of go with the flow of how we had our hair. See? It's looking cute. Now it's gonna be coming together. Whenever I flip it over, we will see the beauty. The hair is definitely my favorite part of this Lost in story. Definitely my favorite part. And then the flowers will be next. They're very very simple too. To do that part's really fun as well. And we'll get the flowers in. So for some of you that are just popping in, this is what I'm painting today. The next step after we finish the hair, I will begin doing. We'll do the white pages of the book. And then we'll let that dry. And then we can start our flowers. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting these brown streaks in. So those of you who are still hanging in there, thank you. Thanks for being patient and sticking with it. And I hope to see what you create if you decide to create something today. You can post onto my Facebook page. I'll have the link below. I love seeing everyone's art and how different it is. The inspiration that you had. So it was really awesome.
I'm tired of this weather. I've spent the last 2 weeks flying drones on different shoots. Everywhere we went, it was like this. I mean, it's not actually snowing that bad right now. It was a minute ago, but blowing sideways in the freezing cold. I'm tired of that. But I got big news for you guys. As far as the house build goes, we did get our permit approved finally.
Talking about water. And I'm almost done. So this part can be kind of tedious. So I'm trying to trying to get through it. That's one reason I was like, thank you for sticking in there, hanging in there. Some parts of paintings can be really, take a long time. And this part definitely can if you want. If you want these streaks in there, you definitely do not have to add them at all. You can do your own thing with your hair, with your girl's hair. You could even do, if you wanted to do blonde, you could make these blonde streaks instead of brown. Are you done playing, babe?
No, they're just,
Taking a break?
yeah. Why, do you want to do something?
I'm still painting. I was just curious.
You said you're done?
No, I'm still painting. I would like some water, though. My throat is dry. Very dry. From talking, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get some. I gotta go over that a little bit. I made it too dark right there. Okay, let me try to see if I need any more brown. Any more of the dark brown streaks. I'm just kind of looking over. Maybe right here. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so now, let's go. Is that right? I was just trying to check because the next part is to do the white in the book. The white part. I have 2 of these brushes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the other one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap into my white. We're gonna go over the spine and do our book. So right in the middle of our spine, we're gonna go ahead and add in our pages. So I'm just gonna kind of curving over, and then you have to remember that it's gonna get skinnier. So it starts off kind of big right here where the pages are. It's like a hill, and then it gets. And then it gets skinnier. We'll do the same thing on this side. We can always touch up. So if we feel like we're going over that blue, we can go in there and we can touch it up. We probably will have to anyways. I'll touch it up. So like I said, it's gonna get thinner. Think about our pages in a book. side is longer, isn't it?
around here very much because we really haven't used it that
I
much.
think it is.
Funny story. So before I got into flooring, I used to be really into Polaris races. I actually used to race them. I did a 300-mile desert race. We did a short course race. Did a supermoto race. I did a few different ones. I don't think I ever lost. So they were small races. But anyway, I was really into those, and then I got the kit box, and then all of a sudden priorities shifted, and I couldn't really afford to feed two of these expensive toys. So I ended up
I'm gonna make that one a little bit
and
thicker.
it was a couple years later that Haley said, "Hey, I miss going up in the hills behind the house. I want to get one of these." So the General is actually Haley's toy. She's the one that bought that one. Part of the reason that we did get that was to plow the driveway in the future out at Red Rock. But with how much snow we've gotten lately, it was time to get.
Alright, so I'm gonna leave it alone because we will be touching that up.
It will actually be a really good tool once we live out there. But man, how it had snowed, about the wind blowing and packed, rained a little bit.
I'm gonna leave the pages alone. And now we can actually begin. I need more yellow ochre. We can begin our flowers. So for our flowers, I start off by using my yellow ochre, and I have not switched brushes at all. So I'm still in this long detail brush, and I go around to the places that are already dry, and I'm gonna make a small circle. So I'm gonna make a small circle, and I'm gonna do that just over here in like random places. I got some on the book. I put several flowers in here. We're just starting off by doing circles. And I have a lot actually in her hair. I have some close to her scalp. You need to give her a daisy crown if you wanted to give her a little, like a crown of flowers. That would be actually really pretty. Like she had been playing in the flowers beforehand. That would be cute. And I think I'm just going to stick with doing mine kind of randomly here and there. Listen, trying to think where I want them down. So right now, it looks kind of weird, almost like she has maybe like a little buggies in her hair or something. It's weird. Okay. Alright, gonna clean that out, and this is where we can go ahead and begin doing some of our little flowers. I'm gonna start off by doing the white ones. So I'm gonna start over here because it's already dry. What I do is I just make a line. So I'm just kind of pulling up and I'm going around, and I have yellow in it. So this one's gonna be a little bit yellow. So I'm just going around. Ta-da! And you have a little daisy flower. Or however, whatever little flower you want to call it. I'm just kind of pushing out, making several little petals all the way around the stem. Okay, I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna go ahead and get all my white ones in, and then I'll go back and I'll make pink ones. Get my white. So this is one of those parts where you can just, oh, here you go. You can practice your little technique again on your plate if you need to. You can practice on your plate. Make those a little bit darker. There we go. Cute, 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 cute. It's really coming together. I'm gonna do a few more white ones. And this one is where, you know, the flowers are really like the fun, easy part too, where you can just kind of de-stress right here. The hard part's over with. All that hair is over with. The hair is probably the hardest part. You know, the hair in can be time consuming.
Let's try test flying first. Alright, we go sprite.
Pretty perfect. I'm trying to think if I want to have a few more. I could always come back though and do a few more white ones if I decided to. I think I'll do one more white one over here. There we go. And I do the petals. I guess I can go ahead and do the petals. So for my petals, I am just simply like making a little line here. So I'm just pushing down a little bit with my brush. And these, like they're falling off, so kind of anywhere around your little flower. There we go. Just push down a little bit to get that on there. So pretty. I'm ready for spring. Ready, ready, ready. Ready for it to be warmer, that is for sure. And ready for all the pretty flowers. Me and the kids can start planting stuff. They've already asked. They're ready. Probably going to do that soon. There we go. She's looking good. She really is looking so cool. So cool, so cool. Love it. Okay, now we can go ahead and I'm going to keep the white that's on my brush and I'm just going to dip into my red. Make a very light pink. Make a really pretty shade of pink over here. Kind of blend it a little bit. Here we go. So, and then you just do the same. Let's see. Here we go. I'll flip this. And you do the same little technique. You can always tap into your white a little bit if you wanted to lighten up that color. Have a little bit of white in there, in your petals, which I think looks really cool, the blended. The two shades of pink in there. See? You know, see a little bit dark and white. Here we go. I'm just turning again. And as we are in here, as we are in our pink, we can go ahead and do our pink little petals too. We can do that. Okay, go ahead and get those pink petals in there as well. Oh, I have another little flower over here. I'm gonna need a little bit more red. Darken up those little petals. Oh yeah. Pretty, pretty. That's looking good. You could even, if you wanted to, you could add more like little yellow flowers. You could add some yellow flowers in here as well if you wanted to. Yeah, that would be pretty. Or even purple if you wanted to add some purple in here too. That would be work. Trying to pink that up a little bit more, make it a little bit more brighter. Have some brighter shade in there. And then get some more white. There we go. Get those petals in there as well. So pretty. And that gotta remember to have the pink petals on the book too. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one pink. Yeah. Might add another white one in here. Around there too. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing a lot of pink ones. Aha, so pretty. We're not done yet. Not done yet. There we go. I think I have a few more. Yes, I do. I see them now. Huh. A few more little dots. Oh, thank you, Doris. Thank you, Mom. I'm just now seeing all the... Thanks, guys. Seeing all the comments. I know this one's taking a long time. I will admit, I knew it would. But this one would take longer. That's why at first I was saying maybe it's intermediate. Because there are some things we have to kind of take our time on and slow down. Where do I have? Oh, over here. I have 2 more flowers. And I did not count. I meant to count. I don't know how many flowers I have on here. A lot. I have a lot. And I have one more. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and finish my petals. Now that I finish my flowers, we'll do some more. Let's see. I might not need any more. I was gonna say, if the pink petals, I don't have a lot on my book. And then there is, same brush, I'm gonna clean this off, green leaves. So we wanna add our green leaves. We're gonna do the same thing we did for our petals. We're just gonna kind of push down just a little bit. So I don't know if you can see. Just pushing down. I'm gonna kind of put these in between petals and stuff here, there. Again, these are randomly too. Like maybe she was playing in the flowers before she got into her beautiful book.
Still there?
What's up, man? Hey, there you go. Can you hear me? Alright. Yeah. That should work.
Haha, found it. Okay. I'm just going to touch up this book a little bit now because we're just about done. So I'm going to touch up the book. That right here at the top. And then we're going to go in and add the black streaks in the book. I'm going to bring that out a little bit more. There we go.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. This is pretty awesome. Okay. Well, I think this probably is as good as it's gonna get with this run. So, great. Yeah, that's awesome. Start your watch now.
Peace out, bro. Love you too. Later.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. This is pretty awesome. Okay. Well, I think this probably is as good as it's gonna get with this run. So, I should expect what it takes. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. He's down for 8 minutes and 4 minutes. Really neat. Did you see it? But anyways, that wraps up this part.
Alright, just wanted to brighten up those pages, brighten up around the edges of the book. So now if you have a smaller, you can, a smaller detail brush, that's what I'm going to take to get the black. I'm going to take just a little bit of the black and we're going to kind of lightly streak in our pages.
Yeah, now 4 minutes. This is pretty long. Okay. Well, I think this probably is as good as it's gonna get with this drone. So, I should expect what it takes.
Being very light
Okay, so that looks so bad.
with that. See?
These sound that you missed the 4 minutes. Really neat efficiency here. But anyways, that wraps up this part of the video. The next time you see a video will be in Amsterdam participating in drone clash. Now I have further information to mention what it is. Sam, what is it?
It's an awesome competition, and there's going to be 8 other teams that are fighting against.
Yeah, so we're fighting against them. Basically how it works is there's a queen drone and a bunch of fighter drones. The queen drone has to stay alive.
There we go.
Inside,
So we kind of dry brushed it a little bit here at the end where we go very lightly. I'm just streaking it on right there. There we go. And, oh, while we're in our black, because there is one more thing we're doing with our black on this. We're adding like a little black, tiny line into our leaves. And you do not have to add this. This is what I wanted to do to help kind of define my leaves a little bit more. Just little tiny itty bitty line in there. There we go. And then, there's actually one more thing we can do before we are done. And in this brush, I'm going to put it off. We have a little bit of the bright yellow in our flowers. So we're just going to kind of tap that in. Tap, tap. Just go around, and like I said, I'm just making like two or three little dots inside. Kind of brightening up the inside of these. Oh, it's late, isn't it? What?
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe we can watch a movie after this, but goodness. He is late.
I don't think you're gonna want to.
Why you say that?
You're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
If you're awake when we start a movie, you'll make it like 10 minutes into before you fall asleep.
And I will fall asleep. I'm just about done and I think I am done. Haha, I finished. Let's see. I made her head really big, I think. Let's see, let's compare these. I really did. I made the book bigger too. I still really like it though. Alright, so then the last thing that you need to do is find a place to sign it. And then you can call it done. So I'm going to slide it over here on
KISS, this rig has KISS point controller and KISS 24 amp ESCs. This receiver right here is a FR Sky, Free Sky.
Alright, so there you go. Alright, so here it is. Here is my girl lost in story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys join me again next week. I don't know what I'm going to be painting yet. I guess I'll come up with it later, and I'll post something on Facebook. So follow me on Facebook, Angie Baker. Link below. The link will be below. So like, share, subscribe. See you guys later, and we'll get messy and create again. Bye.